Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Legends, and we are going to proceed with the United Colonies quest line. You can see it up in the top left. It is a hostile intelligence mission, and I do believe this is the last one in the faction quest line. So if we go over this way and we head over to Londinian, we have to head to the forward base 411. I believe there is one more mission after this, but that's the main mission, and that will be, I believe, the ending of this Starfield series. Oh, hold on. Getting shot at. So, yeah, like I was saying, there is one more mission that's going to be, I believe it's maybe turning into the Starborn. I'm not too sure yet, but I guess we'll find out together. But I'm not sure if we're going to fit it all into this one video, because I have heard stories that this mission is quite long and the dialogue is very intense. So let's just head on and talk to Commander.
Every person that steps foot on this planet, but I don't know you. Are you with this collection team they informed us we're hosting? Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser.
Captain Legends, UC Vanguard, you're expecting me?
Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit. Commander Hatum, I'm no need for introductions, Major Simon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you.
Ooh.
As does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinian is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terrormorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other?
I guess. I have no choice. Understood, ma'am.
Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. And I do believe there's someone waiting for you there, Captain. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Kaiser.
Thank you, Commander. Percival?
Discuss the exploration plan? Sure.
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field.
Ready when you are.
Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
Inform Adrian you're ready to move out. Optional, collect your gear. I think I'll collect my gear. What's over here? There's some more stuff. I'll take some of that. I'll take that. I'm not taking anything that's not legendary because I don't have a lot of room currently in my inventory. Cheese. Feel like some cheese. Just a block of cheese sitting on the table. God damn. My stomach hurts just thinking about it. In here. Hello. Alright, oh, holy, look at all this. Oh, I can't say no to free gear. But you know what, when they give you a lot of ammo and stuff like that, you are expecting a battle, right? Oh, med kits. Oh, more med kits. What's this? I don't really use grenades, but... Oh, legendary armor plated advanced. We'll pick this up and we'll have a quick read of it. Let me grab that. Grab that. What's in here? Is there something else I'm meant to be picking up? I'll take that and I'll take that. Nope. Only legendary. Nope, I've got better. And then we have to talk to him. Let me just put this gear on. I think that's way better than what we've got. Alright. Where's our inventory? Too many games got me confused. Right here. Sturdy, 15% incoming melee damage. Fast and 20% carry capacity, armor plated, incoming physical energy. Ooh, and power boost pack. All right. What else? Helmet. Beast Hunter, 50% damage from alien enemies. Analyzer, 10% damage to scan targets. Incendiary. Chance to ignite nearby attackers. Get that. It also looks amazing. Look at all this. And this one. Beast Hunter, Auto Medic. Automatically uses a med pack when hit and health below 25%. Sentinel, 75% chance to reduce damage by 50 while standing still. Look how good this looks. Alright, let's get going.
Pardon? You match our description. The Vanguard captain? The cabinet wanted you to have something.
You can't even see me through that.
The best tools for the task at hand.
And a gun? What is that? What kind of weapon are we talking? New items? Railgun. Massive gun. It's not a railgun. Where are ya? Did I grab it? Where is it? Did it just disappear out of... Oh, what the hell? Absolutely, dude. Are you crazy? I want to favorite it is what I wanted to do. We'll get rid of that. I want that shotgun. We'll get that. I don't use that top gun. Oh, let me see this bad boy. And a lot of ammo. Stop it. Notepad. Nothing else. All right. What's the mission? Inform Adrian you're ready to move out. All right, let's head this way. Oh, wow. Whoa. What's that? Double jump? And I just broke my leg because of that. You would think if there is like an attachment to your suit, like a mod that makes you go super high, there'd be like a suppression mod when landing. All right, so I think we may have our... Nah, we're still good. Sprained leg. We can go without a sprained leg.
All set on your gear? Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready. Come on, mate.
Let's get this show on.
Crank this door open. Can I do it? Adrian? Is it... You think it's Hadrian or Adrian? Like the H is a silent. Hadrian? Adrian. I'm not sure. Are we waiting for some people? What's going on? Kaiser? You're stuck, my dude. Come on, man. You're meant to be AI.
You copy that?
Kaiser's stuck. No.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Geyser, kick it off.
Oh, just one of the many bugs in Bethesda games always seem to amuse me. Pathing issue broken. All right, that's fine. We can go without him. I'm sure he'll just teleport over there when we get in anyway.
Percival.
On our way.
Running the first sweep.
Don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying the series and my channel, just hit a like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot. You have no idea how much it actually means to me. I appreciate every single one of you. What is this?
Shit. These things.
And not so bad. You know what this looks like? A ferry. Sort of like a ferry of Ark. A little bit. It's like a hairless chicken. What are you all shooting at? What the? You're ugly. You are hideous. Turn this on. Another one. There's another one. This gun is sick. I wonder if I can upgrade it back at base. Might have a look at that later. Don't need to loot anything from those guys.
Your shipping yard's just
Where we headed?
processing plant.
In here?
Cash with some goodies is
Some more stuff, dude? Oh my god.
Those samples from
Stop.
They're faint,
Oh,
but I'm detecting
I'll take all this. I'll take it all. What are we expecting? Boss of the xenomorphs? Terrormorphs? Xenomorphs. It's not alien. It almost could be, actually. No, thank you. I'm not really interested in any of those. Really, they're never proven to give me anything good. Hypothermia gain, just add it to the list. That's fine. We can survive without it. Alright. Let's head over here. What's the mission? Collect the Acles samples? Aciles? Albino Terrormorph? Hold on. So what happens if I use this? Can he see me? What the? Ooh. I guess that doesn't matter to some of them. They can still see me. What's in here? So there's the sample. I'll just take that. I won't take the rest of that stuff because it'll just weigh me down. Oh, oh, holy. Oh, that's another one. A cloaked one. He's a little bit aggressive. Too bad I can still see ya. Even with this gun, they still take a little bit, don't they? Hopefully my guys can take him out before I reload. Oh, no, never mind. There we go. Cleared him out. So there should be one more up here, and then one down the bottom. Let's crank that. Hopefully one doesn't jump out of the freaking container and scare the hell out of me. There's another one I take. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'll open it. I won't take the shotty, but oh. Alright, hold on. We'll drop that bad boy. I don't need it. Drop it. 3. Get out. I know I have a lot of status effects on me, but if we can manage with it, we'll be fine. Just, I don't want to break my leg, that's all. Or my other leg. There it is. No. Hazer.
Alright. Now hand those
My dude.
and let's get out of here.
Samples secure.
Locate the next sample. Everything is hitting me right now.
Terrormorph sample. But, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I am not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Then we've got our answer.
Man, how do you see out of those things? Where's your eyes? They can't be your eyes. Oh, that's so bright.
Proceed.
Locate the next sample. Proceed to the steam tunnels. There we go. I love this suit. Absolutely love that extra boost it gives you. No. Steam tunnels. What we got in this bad boy? I'm just expecting anything to jump out at me at this point. Oh yeah.
Kaiser,
A little bit sus.
this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized
Nothing in here.
thing until someone got it under a microscope.
Nope.
and saw
We can
it.
all craft all that stuff at this point.
Anywhere but Londinian. Real marvel.
Oh, these guys. What, they're like leeches? I'm pretty sure they're leeches.
These leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
Gross. Oh, door. Whoa. What is this? It's very bright. Let me turn the light off. There we go.
Look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only. What's...
It always reminds me of the Upside Down. Similar to Stranger Things. Hold on. What? So those leeches we've been killing this whole time are actually terrormorphs? Oh shit. Oh my god. Got a little bit sweaty, I'm not gonna... Oh my god.
But heat leeches infest every settlement, every corner of the settled systems. That means that every single one... Oh no.
Take that. Speak to Adrian.
You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terrormorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terrormorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terrormorphs move between planets.
Feels like a pretty major discovery.
Pretty major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible,
The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the terrormorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terrormorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. the attack on New Atlantis. Does this... Could someone have set that up?
Given what we just witnessed, it's clearly, certainly plausible.
But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
Oh, let's go for a hunt. Kaiser, let me in. There we go. Back to Londinian. On the outskirts. So we're hunting that one we saw just before jump out at us. I'll use that a little bit. Why not? What's a and that? I wonder if that helps. Oh, it's only level 10. It should be fine. So you can see me. Easy enough. Easy with this. They give you all the tools just to thrash anything that comes in your way.
All right.
There you go, Kaiser. Kaiser, my man. I love that name.
This suggests with high certainty to trigger.
Sorry about that, guys. My Starfield crashed unexpectedly, so lucky we didn't lose any footage. Thank God to OBS saving my data. So we'll just go back and talk to Adrian.
The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
I think it means the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks in New Atlantis.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
I wonder where they could have gotten such an idea, deploying alien life forms as weapons.
I wouldn't be shocked to find out our team, in part, inspired the approach, but our group never dealt with something that could have an effect like this. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test, someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terrormorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion.
I thought the timings of these Terrormorphs showing up was suspicious.
They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
The United Colonies, someone inside the UC must have plans for the Lazarus plant.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terrormorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Alright, amen.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
So there is someone apparently along the lines that we have met through the whole UC colony faction quest line that is a bit suspicious. I honestly can't even begin to think who it is.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock recon
Anyone got ideas
protocols.
where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Up here?
Kaiser,
Yeah.
see if you can't find
Looks interesting.
Roger that.
While Kaiser does that, we can do a little quick look around here. Don't think there's a whole lot though. Restore power to the spaceport. Sure. Thank you. Thanks, Kaiser. Always take a medkit and some penicillin. You see, I don't want to take his spacesuit. He's dead. Digipick. Where we go? Over here. Initiate the system reboot. Oh, hold up. Take that. No thank you. There's another one. Emergency kit. Medkits all over this place. Contraband locker key. Ooh. There we are. Press the red button. Always press the red button. No matter where you work, the red button means good. Alright? Means good. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. Please don't press the red button. Door open. Hold on.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Here we go. What's going on?
We need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral! It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties, yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves.
Senon.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
If you don't recall who Senon is, he's the guy in the UC headquarters down in the basement. I believe he's the guy that we talked to through the intercom and the glass. You would have seen that in the one of the previous episodes. I'm not sure if that was the last one or the one before that, but it's her father.
He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terrormorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
That's certainly how I interpreted it.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was
A cold-blooded murderer?
yes. Exactly what we all thought he was. But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. He thought he was protecting us all, taking the secret to his grave. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant and is using it exactly how he feared.
Listen, we should get moving. We've got work to do. Hadrian, your father, is still alive. The UC have been keeping him prisoner. So yeah, I remember who he is. It's the truth. He claims he's been trying to help us.
No, that's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death. My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what, an advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive?
They're using him to track down criminals for the colony war.
Alive after all this time. His use to anyone is irrelevant. He should have been executed for his crimes, as they claim to have done in the first place.
I guess it makes sense though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Vae Victis in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited. But wait, if my father's alive and knew about the Lazarus plant, what do you think the chances are he was involved in the...
Pretty high. I'd say the chances are almost 100%, honestly. It's the only lead we've got.
And even if he wasn't directly involved, I guarantee he knows something.
Vae Victis is a monster of a human being. If he lives, of course he could be responsible for what happened in both New Atlantis and Londinium.
But I guess we're not getting any more answers right now. Come on, let's go get that last sample.
Let's head over this way. I just want to apologize quickly for the amount of dialogue there is in these cutscenes, but I just don't want to skip any so you can get the full experience. It's just how it is. This being the last mission and all for this faction, I just don't want to skip too much, that's all.
Be real careful out there if I were you.
What we got? This looks like a massive arena. And you know what comes from a massive arena? Some sort of boss. Wait, what is this? Always ammo. You got some good... I'll take your credits. I don't know. I feel bad for robbing a dead guy, but... Like, he's not gonna need it. What's this do? Well, that switch does nothing. What's the point of a switch if it doesn't work? Hold on, there's something over here too. Oh, now I'm just scared to jump with this thing. Just some more ammo. I feel like I'm missing something, but... Let me just take this and then go... like, invisibility doesn't do much, but... we'll see. What in the hell is that? I don't like that it highlights it, so you can't really see it, right? Hold on. Let me see. Overheat this gun. Maybe you can see what it looks like. God damn, dude. Look at that ugly thing. Ooh. I mean, you've got 4 people helping you, so this boss fight, you wouldn't even call it a boss fight. It's really easy. There you go. Let me grab this. Lucy, yeah, I guess. Oh, that's right. You know what? I'm gonna kill you anyway. I don't like you. You're all hideous.
Stash that sample with Kaiser.
Kaiser? There you go, my man.
All wrapped up. Time to
Featherless Therazino over there.
You should unplug and find somewhere we can talk privately.
Hmm.
See you soon.
Return to the forwarding base. Alright, let me have a quick look what's over here and then we'll head over there. I wonder if there's anything of value. I did see like a port. Yeah, hit this thing. I don't know if you can go in. Nope. Negative. Nope. Nothing. Just do a quick little loop-de-loop around this container or this ship. Nah. Let's make our way over to the base. I believe he's up these stairs, so once you spawn back at the base, you just head up to the left. Oh yeah, up here. Here we go. There we go. There he is. Waiting for us. Nice hand and dandy. Percival.
Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there, but it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Sure did. Kaiser got all the samples in storage.
Best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Faye Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
I'm not gonna lie. Actually, we can't rule him out. Victus is alive and under the UC custody.
What? He's pulling my leg, right? Hadrian?
It is Hadrian.
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain. Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the Terrormorphs. But Faye Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know.
He and I are going to have some words.
Good.
I'm going to throw some hands too if he gets out of that glass.
Outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain.
Thank you.
Thank you for dealing with him.
Anytime. Anytime. Alright. Hostile, so that mission's complete. Discuss your findings. Speak to Faye Victus. Alright, let's head over to this guy. You'll remember who he is when we get there. There he is. This mate. I'm sure you guys remember him. This bastard here.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh, we did, and a whole lot more.
Good news then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terrormorphs, no?
We found a recording of you discussing the use of terrormorphs as a weapon.
Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
No, negative. No more lies confessed or I turn over what I found.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terrormorph attacks on Tau City, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Because you're a madman and a murderer and you live to sow death.
Hardly. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terrormorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
Please, no secret is so dangerous that you can justify condemning so many lives.
Easy to say now, but at the time, I didn't know the Lazarus plant couldn't be plucked from the ground and used to cause even more death. I wasn't going to allow another dangerous variable to be added to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
So you murdered UC citizens because of some slight against your honor. You're sick.
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
They'd be honoring me for cleaning up your messes.
Being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen. Be grateful. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terrormorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlaze's role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlaze and Orlaze alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
I hope you enjoyed this talk, because once I tell the cabinet, it will probably be your last.
That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
There is absolutely not going to happen. He's going down with it. I just can't fathom enough how someone can harm a single person, let alone a large group or a majority. That just baffles me anyway. So let's head up to Adrian and Percival. United Colonies. Am I gonna be praised? Oh, wrong way. Come on, you. Thank you. In here. There we go. Adrian?
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terrormorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
Victus confessed he organized the attacks from his cell.
I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it?
He said he was trying to fix the damage done to the Xenon name and make you and him into heroes.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, after all that has transpired, he still believes himself to be the hero. He created this whole situation just so others would see him the way he sees himself. But all it has done is further expose him for what he really is.
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
He deserves punishment.
Exactly. Bring justice to everyone he's hurt. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the Terrormorphs.
Which method of dealing with Terrormorphs are you two leaning towards?
Microbe is going to make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0.
I'd have to agree.
Yes, we're still in discussion.
Nothing else on my end. We're going to end up nuking that whole facility if we can. If that comes up as an option, that's what we're going to do. We ain't leaving that thing to run amok.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terrormorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
That's correct, ma'am. It was a deliberate attack.
My God.
An attack? Using Terrormorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlaze commit these attacks, Captain?
There was another guy. The report isn't the whole truth. Orlaze helped, but Vae Victus organized the attacks.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use Terrormorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
Play emergency recorder snippet.
Just transformed. A terrormorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
It looks like he's got a hat on underneath the helmet.
Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vevictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
Good, the world will be better without Vevictus in it.
I'm inclined to agree, Captain. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the Cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns it.
That doesn't sound good.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Ma'am, I believe that the other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant. Securing the isn't enough. It should be wiped out. That's the one we want to go with.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
Hard for anyone to commit new attacks with the plant if we erase any trace of it. Destroying it and asking the Freestar Collective to help proves the UC has no ill intentions. I'm shocked you don't want to destroy it. No, we won't go with that. We'll go with the second one. Destroying it and asking the Freestar Collective to help proves the UC has no ill intentions.
They are ultimately threatened as much as the United Colonies. To share what you know and what can be done to make us all safer can only foster good relations.
That is an idea with some merit to it. Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further relations between our 2 factions.
2 birds with a single stone. Very well. We'll include the collective in the removal process. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terrormorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terrormorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the Captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Deploying the Achilles is the safest route. That's my vote. Terrormorphs have caused enough damage. They need to be wiped out quickly with the microbe. Do we need to do anything? Shouldn't destroying the Lazarus plant be sufficient? Deploying the Achilles is the safest route. That's my vote.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
The first step in a bold new future.
Bolder, better, and brighter. Well, I need to write that one down for later.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then
That's kind.
We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day 1 for the United Colonies Terrormorph Management Division, making you 3 the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you 2 are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Unbelievable. I just want to apologize one more time for the actual duration of all these cutscenes. It is so hard to skip it because it is such an interesting storyline. But yeah, I am sorry for that. And with that being said, that will conclude this video. I believe we have one more after this, but hey, stick around, and we have plenty of new series coming out, and yeah, so make sure you just hit like, subscribe, and bell icon. Also follow me on Twitter if you want to stay updated. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Peace.